everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today I just wanted to do a quick wrap-up video for the autumn readathon. I had originally picked 4 books to attempt to read, one for each of the 4 main prompts. Over the past week I managed to complete 2 of the 4 challenges. The first book that I started and finished was A Clerical Error by J.J. Carter. This completed the challenge of reading a gothic or spooky book. And then the other book that I read was Broken Monsters by Lauren Bukes, and this completed the challenge of reading a book set in a cold place. A Clerical Error was a good book to read for the readathon because it was fairly easy to get through and the font was kind of large. I thought the story was okay. I didn't love it. I ended up giving A Clerical Error 3 stars. Broken Monsters is a bit of a hefty book. It's about 430 pages, and that's definitely a bit bigger than what I would normally choose to read for a readathon, but I was really in the mood for it, and that was reflected in how quickly I did get through the book. With Broken Monsters, the beginning was a little bit slow, and then I flew through the middle part of this book, but unfortunately the last 50 pages kind of ruined it for me a bit. I was going to give the book 4 stars, and then after the ending I brought it down to 3 stars. I know there was a couple people that were interested in my thoughts on Broken Monsters, and although I give you a little bit of a taster here, I think I'm probably going to end up filming a sort of recent reads review of a bunch of different books, and this is going to fall in there just because I don't feel like I quite have enough to do a full review, but maybe that'll change. But I definitely will be sharing my thoughts on this book, and I'll include this in there and probably some other ones that I have already finished and will be finishing shortly. The 2 books that I didn't get to during the readathon were Atlantic by Simon Winchester and The Sunrise by Victoria Hislop. I may move the Atlantic onto my TBR for Nonfiction November because that is coming up very shortly, but we shall see. If you guys participated in the autumn readathon, let me know how you did down below. I'd love to hear how many of the challenges you were able to accomplish. As always, all of our links are in the doobly-doo. Please check those out if you feel so inclined. Thank you guys very much for watching, and I'll see you very shortly with my Nonfiction November TBR.